Hello, this is Teo Tamara, and welcome back to Buried Stars. We're gonna go in with a new game plus, because last time we got the mandatory first ending. Alright, it has that warning here.
어떤 인간도 진실된 모습을 들키지 않고 두 개의 가면을 쓸 수는 없다.
Alright, it's gonna run through a bunch of stuff we've already seen, but... Or not. It just starts us already after the collapse. Oh, so it just starts off having fully already found Sung-yeon's body. That's cool. Oh, we had a text message from Plughole. Who the hell is Plughole? Hey. Are you Do-Yoon Han? Not gonna answer?
문자 투표 중간 결과가 도착했습니다.
Oh. Okay, so Do-Yoon had a premonition. That's what I'm seeing. I am just going to skip through this because it's nothing we haven't seen already and nothing important even happens. Yes, we are going to skip this.
도윤아, 아니지? 처음부터 이럴 작정이었어?
한도윤? 이제 시간이 없어. 다 깨진 걸 언제까지 맞춰보고 있을 거야? 지금이야말로 자신을 시험해봐야지. 잘 생각해. 내가 기회를 주는 거야. 자, 대답은?
저한테 뭘 기대하세요? 좋게 봐주시는 건 감사하지만 그럴 순 없어요.
동고동락했던 밴드를 저버리고 배신자라는 모욕을 감수하면서 본선에 오른 한도윤.
한도윤, 이 배신자! 형! 규혁이 형!
괜찮아?
There he is.
형, 무사해서 다행이야.
너 아니었으면 난...
Literally boyfriends, these two, I swear.
형, 괜찮아요? 사이라, 무사했구나. 다친 데는?
I don't know if I'm glad to see Sail is safe anymore. For context, well, I'm hoping you'll have seen part 3 before this, but this little gremlin right here is a stalker. So, yeah, I don't know if I'm glad to see it safe. Like, this is deranged shit.
잠깐 기절했었지만 괜찮은 것 같아요.
Black out for longer next time, dumbass.
무대 쪽은 그나마 덜 무너졌어요. 구사일생인 거죠.
도윤아!
조금 어지러워서.
It did collapse instantly.
형, 지금 이럴 때가 아니에요.
도윤아, 움직일 수 있어?
이젠 좀 괜찮아. 그런데
대체... 그랬지. 그치만
맞아.
그러니까
So they're like, yeah, they overdid it. They totally should have double checked the condition of this place. I agree. I just realized I have seen this conversation because remember I had to restart for part 2, but y'all have not seen this conversation yet, so I'm gonna voice it anyway. The staff members also had much to complain about.
그거야.
Who wouldn't have? Things are too hasty. They would even revise scripts the night before filming. It was all such a joke. Yu-Hyuk nodded angrily. Yes, and this is the result.
이럴 줄은.
그거 있잖아.
맞아요.
괜찮아? 혹시
Let's at least do what we did before and like pretend to be nice to him.
네?
Because we do actually need him to trust us a little bit.
아무래도요. 너무 나갔어요. 네. 말하자면
Oh shit, we can save.
얘기는 다 해봤어. 조금 정리해보자.
I do love how they highlight the word straight here, as if anyone here is. Okay, except maybe say that bitch is fucking deranged, but.
천장에서 가루가 거의 쫓기는 위에서 강행하면 급박한 무대 이전 공개 침습
이나 씨, 그리고 다른 사람들 찾아봐야죠.
We have to look for Inha and the others, as if you only actually care about one of them. Yeah, because you're a fucking deranged stan who will stalk their oppas and their unnies or whatever.
그래, 혹시 신호 가는지 확인해 보세요. 전화도 되잖아요.
Why does he look so scared here? Like, I don't remember him looking this scared first time I played through when he had the
스마트워치요.
phone.
쇼에서 준.
아이 진짜
거기 누구야?
혜성아,
도윤이 형!
And here comes Hyesung.
규혁이 형?
서혜성.
장세일, 너도냐?
Oh, he does not look happy that Sale's here, and I'm frickin' living for it. Yes, Hyesung. Like, I know damn well you fucking wanted his ass dead.
뒤에는 누구야? 영희 누나 깨어나서 발견했어.
얘들아, 다 무사해? 대체 무슨 일이야 이게?
누나야말로 괜찮아요?
죽는 줄 알았어.
타이밍 미쳤어. 눈앞으로 쏟아졌다니까. 뒤로 날라서 기절한 거지. 설쳤으면 끝장났어.
저 다른 사람들은 어떻게 됐을까? 가족이랑 관객들, 스텝은?
이나 씨도 아직 없어요. 무슨 일이 생긴 건?
야! 살아 있었어?
It literally just fucking runs right into his chest. I do kind of love that for her, though.
갈비라도 나갔냐?
아 방금 나가
다들 무사했구나.
네, 이나 씨 덕분에요.
Oh my god, this... Say, where were you when the stage even collapsed? Because you were off to the side, like, kind of by where Seung-yeon was, but not really where Seung-yeon was.
덕분은 에스타가 절단 났는데.
Exactly. Like, don't think her. Beastars is trash now.
이나까지 해서 출연자는 다 모였어.
무너지기 직전에 대피하란 말을 들었어.
관객석 뒤에 양쪽으로 비상구가 있어요.
거기로 다 나갔을 거라고?
그래, 사람이 안 보인다는 건 다들 나간 거겠지? 그렇겠지? 잠깐, 피디님, 신승...
나갔을 거예요. 천장 쪽이 지탱해서 다 무너지진 않았어요.
She must have, since the ceiling is still supported, some areas are still intact. Not gonna lie, on my first playthrough, I fully thought that the person who fell in love with Seung-yeon was actually going to be Ju-young, but I was proven wrong, so...
우리 다섯도 무사히 나왔으니까
See, none of us are hurt.
PD님도 무사하시겠죠?
She must be okay too. Do-Yoon rejected any unpleasant possibilities.
그럴까? 우리까진 무사했지만
You think so? I mean, we're safe, but
PD님 계셨던 데가 어디였더라? 기억이 잘 안 나요.
where was Sung-yeon before the collapse? I can't remember.
저기 다 무너진 쪽 아니야?
Wasn't she standing in that totally crushed area? Wait, no, Joo-young's not supposed to be a valid girl. I do apologize for that. Joo-young's eyes looked anxious and shaken.
관객들 스텝 정말로 다 빠져나간 건가?
바깥에 연락할 방법 없을까?
스마트워치요. 다들 한번 확인해 보세요. 그래, 워치가
쇼에서 준 거.
왜 그 생각을 못했지?
먼저 해본 사람 없어?
한 사람이라도 되면 일단 성공이에요.
연락처 하나도 기억 안 나. 어떡하지?
Contacts, I can't remember any. What do I do?
언니, 그게 중요한 게 아니야. 119부터.
그래, 무사하단 걸 알려야 돼. 내 건 아직도 신호 안 잡혀. 다른 사람은?
누구 되는 분 없어요?
나 전화 터졌어. 프로필? 우리 거야?
무슨 얘기야?
프로필 어떻게 잘못된 건지 제대로 알려달래.
베스타 프로필?
우리 키랑 몸무게, 혈액형 막 다 꼬여서 나갔잖아. 구조대가 확실히 알아야겠대. 네, 알겠어요. 여보세요? 그렇게 할게요. 네. 뭐라고 그래? 사라진 사람들은 괜찮다? 구조대는 바로 온대? 그게... 사고 터지자마자 신고는 갔대. 일단 우리 여기 있다고 말했어. 다른 사람들은? 무대 주변으로는 조금 시간이 있었대. 탈출했다는 거야? 관객들, 가족들, 후방 스태프도 빠져나갔다고 그랬어.
다들 무사히 빠져나갔구나.
그럼 여긴 우리만 있다는 얘기야?
신승현 PD는 연락이 안 된대.
PD님도 빠져나간 거 아니었어요?
오히려 이쪽에 있냐고 물어보더라고. 잠깐, 우리는 언제 꺼내준대? 건물 외벽이 무대를 감싸는 것처럼 무너졌대. 구조대가 당장 들어올 수는 없다고. 뭐? 더 안 무너지려면 하나씩 해체하면서 와야 된대.
야, 본론. 그게 언젠데?
적어도 6시간은 넘는다고. 6시간?
와, 나 돌겠네. 뜸들이 다 왕창 무너지면 그냥 짜고 되래? 무대 상태 좋아 보이진 않아. 다른 탈출구는 전혀 없대?
보면 다 체크했대. 지금 상태론 출구가 없다고.
구하러 올 때까지 버티란 얘긴가?
우리 프로필은 왜 확인한 거야?
그게 신원을 정확히 파악해야 될지도 모른다고. 수 있으니까 벨소리 무음이면 소리로 바꿔두래. 방금 통화도 녹음했어. 들어보면 더 자세히. 눌렀는데? 저 뭔가 잘못됐나 봐.
뭐 하자는 플레이야?
똑바로 해야지. 상황이 이런데.
괜찮을 거예요. 혜성이도 진정해. 구조대가 우릴 파악했어. 어떻게든 버텨봐요.
그래요. 이나 씨가 뭘 잘못했어요?
연락된 것만 해도 큰 수확이야.
그래. 내가 순간적으로 좀 흥분했어. 아니야, 내가 띨띨하게 굴었지. 하여튼 거기서 말한 건 거의 다 전달했어. 적당히 끼어들어줬네. 감사.
넌 괜찮아?
언니 상황 알잖아. 충분히 그럴 수 있어. 지금도 견디고 있을 거야.
그건 뭐야?
Honestly, I kind of don't hate the things that I think you just have to scroll through all of them. Because you have to change it no matter, pretty much no matter what you do. I am also going to save the game right here. Because let's see what happens if we can drive Do-Yoon freaking insane, because I kind of want to see this happen.
뭔데? 괜찮아? 아니야. 아. 혹시 나도야. 그게 아무래도 그건 뭐야?
설명부터 듣고 누르는 게 좋을 것 같은데요.
뭐야 이건?
위에서 떨어졌어. 하마터면 너 죽을 뻔했다고. 저기 전화 울린 거는 내가 했어. 그게 어찌 뭐가 되나 만져보다가.
여기 큰일 나.
도윤아, 괜찮아. 솔직히 그럴까?
그렇지.
그게
아무래도 그럴 거야.
그래.
그런 편이죠. 그렇죠.
그래.
그래요.
그러면 나는
아닌 것 같아요.
그래도
네. 도윤이 형,
그래.
그거야. 그렇다고 볼 수 있죠.
그랬어. 있잖아.
그게요. 그치만
틀렸어.
그래요.
그럴싸해.
아니야.
아닌 것 같아. 이야.
어?
아니야?
그게 맞아.
헐.
So yeah, let's be a little unhinged.
괜찮아?
Do you think it's expensive? It's still a trial product.
내 참.
I already know that, I was just saying. Who cares if it's expensive or if I buy two and wear them both on my wrists? It's just that I'm so broke.
저기
Don't look so disappointed though. Anyhow, what was that about a weird way of using it?
어?
Why are you changing the subject? It's about the
들어봐봐.
ringtone. We'll check this out.
어?
그렇다니까.
그래.
그거 애매한데.
혹시
모르겠어.
그래도
Tell me something I don't know. We don't know how long the phone's going to work either.
그건
We should be fine as long as other people continue to check it.
그거는
That's true. Ina looked at her watch again. What a shame. I've been recording vocal warm-ups.
저기
Recording new...
어?
그래. 어?
어?
그래?
왜? 얼씨구.
What's with this old-fashioned reaction?
봐봐.
See, this is how it works. Like this.
그래.
나 참.
그러고 보니 도윤아
How does it look?
그게
There's nothing much. All of our contacts are cleaned out at the same time. You can always send messages to someone in the contact list.
괜찮아요?
Do-Yoon, are you alright? You need to hang in there.
아니
I can take care of myself. I thought you found something, so I'm a little disappointed. Oh. And
그건
대체
나도야.
결국
그러니까
yeah, we are being unhinged
그래도-
because we are trying to get Do-Yoon.
그렇구나.
Is that what you think? I'm a bit surprised. I was wondering what you were thinking as you were so quiet about it. Ju-young tilted her head.
물론이야.
He was a new guy. It's natural that he lacked experience. Think of all the work he had to do, data management, tech stuff, contracting subcontractors. Something was going to happen anyway.
그게
I remember you quibbling over it when it happened. Oh my god.
그건 그렇지만
I didn't know the new guy was responsible. I didn't really know what was going on. Okay, so you have to, like, actually be incredibly mean to her to piss her off. Like, you have to actually try to piss her off because, like, she is so nice and so empathetic for, like,
저기
as any normal person should be. I'm not trying to criticize you. The profile issue was raised from the outside to show how to find the scapegoat. Yeah, that's why I regret it. Okay, so we have now made Chu-young actually hate us. I am not saving again. So we are just gonna make everybody effing hate us. This is gonna be fun.
저기 녹음 또 고장난 사람 없어? 아까 전화 상태 보면 워치마다 되고 안 되는 게 다를지도 몰라.
이나 씨 말이 맞아요. 그럼 배양하기도 더 나을 거예요.
여기까지예요.
도윤아 너는?
We'll at least get this right.
벨소리 워치
아까 설정 진짜 생각
잠금 해제는 당연히
다 똑같은 앞.
메신저랑 전화는
나도
누굴 새로 세일이는 결론이 어떻게?
나랑 인하는 녹음 안 되고
두 사람 전화.
나머지 앱은
워치 기능은
왜 그래?
전파가 터져서 보고 있었는데 투표
진짜
득표수가 변하고 있다니까? 미친 거 아니야? 이걸 왜 계속해?
경황이 없어서 놔둔 걸지도 몰라요.
이거 설마 순위에 반영되는 거?
아직 진행 중인 거라면
말도 안 돼. 이럴 때 무슨 투표야?
바깥도 혼란스럽겠지만 이건 한쪽으로 표가 몰리고 있어.
서울에서? 어떻게?
와 대박. 이게 먹힌다? 혜성아 뭘 한 거야? SNS.
I will never not find this voice line funny because, girl, that is not what he said.
면상들 봐라. 처음 베스타에서 파준 거기 나 지금 살아있다고 딱 올렸거든.
너
당연하지. 나 5위야. 내가 개털로 보였지? 그런데 끝날 때까진 끝난 거 아니야. 조금만 내가 판 한.
Oh, we have another conversation. I am actually gonna... As there are...
내 생각에는
Sail. You can just say sail, right? Alright, we're done with fatter for now.
아 그건
음.
저기
뭐랄까.
그거 있잖아. 그렇다는 건
그랬지. 결국
It seemed painful. Did I say he regretted it the first time?
그게
어쨌든
Oh shit, we got one of his report events.
도윤아,
Do-Yoon,
아직 신경 쓰여?
does this still bother you, you know,
본선 올 때 일.
what you've gone through while coming up to the finals? Do-Yoon averted his eyes for a moment.
이런 상황에 뭐 그런 걸
And all this
아니야.
mess? Not really.
무사히 나가는 것만 생각하려고.
I just want to focus on getting out of here safely.
그래. 지금은 그것만 생각해야지.
Yeah, we should definitely do that.
여기서 나갈 일만.
Just think about how to get out of here alive. Gyu-hyuk looked across the ruined audience area.
오늘 올라가기 전에도 안 좋았잖아.
You looked quite troubled even before you came up on the stage.
힘들어하는 거 계속 티났어.
Could easily tell just by looking at you.
그렇게 티가 많이 났어?
Was it noticeable?
몰랐을 거라고 생각했어?
You didn't think I knew.
나름대로 표정 관리했는데
I tried not to show it.
인상 구기고 있으면 딴 사람들 보기도 안 좋고
No one wants to see me grimace.
내가 그렇게 호감상도 아니잖아.
I don't even look likable.
네가 뭐 어때서?
You look likable enough.
혹시 너 자기를 포커페이스라고 생각하는 건 아니지?
You don't think you have a poker face, do you?
뭐 조금은 그렇지 않나?
Well, maybe a bit of that, no.
그래. 그럼 그렇다고 칠게. 포커페이스.
Okay, Mr. Poker Face.
내가 널 읽었다고 생각하면 되지.
Let's just say I read your mind then.
내가 무슨 책이야 읽게?
Are you a mind reader or something?
어? 혹시 기분 나빴어?
Who knows? Afraid to be reading your mind?
또 읽어봐. 지금 딱 포커페이스니까.
Okay, I'm wearing a poker face now. Give it a try again. Gyu-hyuk averted his eyes, smiling. Aww, it was cute.
구조대 오고 여길 나가면
Will we get out of here after the rescue team comes?
꼭 얘기할 거야. 도윤이 네가 날 구했다는 거.
I'll tell everyone that you saved me.
제대로 못 본 사람들도 다 알 수 있게.
I'll make sure your heroic act is publicly known. Without a word, Do-Yoon turned his head to see what Gyu-hyuk was glancing at. Gyu-hyuk turned his gaze back from the ruined stage to Do-Yoon.
너 아니었으면 난
Without
그때
you,
죽었을 거야.
without your timely help, I would have died already.
그래서 나는
That's why I...
잠깐. 아직 구조도 안 됐는데 너무 일찍 감동하지 마.
Oi, don't get emotional yet. We're only half alive in this ruin.
아 미안해.
Oh, sorry.
미안할 건 없지 또.
No need to be sorry.
어쨌든 그렇게 말해줘서 고마워 형.
Anyway, thank you for saying that, though.
감사해야 하는 건 나지.
No, I want to thank you for what you've done.
기운 내서 여길 나가자.
We'll absolutely make it out of here. Okay, so I just completely by accident got that.
그래도
그렇죠.
그건
형까지 아니라고요. 아시겠어요?
So like, this is an audition. We want someone with raw talent, like the lady that I am literally stalking. I'm sorry that kind of made me hate his ass.
아니죠. 사실은
아무래도
Okay, we see the Inha glazing.
그거야.
그럴지도.
그렇다고 볼 수 있죠.
그래도
그치만요. 그렇다는 건 그 말은 그거야.
That's how Seung-yeon's been treating the contestants all along. I'm sure she was planning on glorifying them at the end.
어?
Glorifying?
네.
The viewers tend to get bored if you focus on one side only. That is very true. Most people tend to get bored with 1D characters. Thank you, Seiyu, for knowing that. It's like planting the seed for a slight twist.
아무래도요.
Surprisingly, there's another aspect to this. There is a reason for this and so on. Everyone's unhappy at first,
그치만
but in the end, they all contact Seung-yeon first.
어쩔 수 없죠.
The contestants prefer to be on TV no matter how they are portrayed because it's better than not being on TV at all.
그렇다니까요.
I could bet my money on it. I'm sure she had been drawing a big picture for him even before the final. Oh yeah, Seiyu's first rapport event.
여기 무너질 정도로 개판일 줄은 몰랐어요.
Okay, so you can tell you're just driving yourself insane even talking to this man. Like, he
이럴
will
거라고
ruin
누가
your...
상상이나 했겠어.
Fair warning, he will ruin your life pretty quickly.
대체 어떻게
무사히 나가게 될 거. 그땐 또
조언이
즉석 및 갑자기 휙 던지고 답을
Why
내라고 했잖아.
do you...
너 아니었음 진작에.
마침 제가 아는 게 나와서요.
Girl, he stalks his K-pop Unnie and is a K-pop stan. That's why
큰
he's
도움이
so
됐는지는 모르겠지만
knowledgeable on this subject. Do-Yoon, okay, maybe I would take advice from him, but doesn't really change the fact that he is a flipping stalker, and that he probably knows this because he is an obsessive creep over Inha's music career.
신기했어. 진짜 많이 알던데.
By stalking a K-pop star.
지식 쪽은 나름 빡세게 파는 편이라서요.
Yes, that's a very polite way to put that, Sale.
대중음악은 전체적으로도 좀 관심이 있고
그래서 그쪽 얘기할 때
다른 느낌이라니
더 높...
신나서 떠들었다니 좀 쪽팔리네요.
You actually don't. I will admit that, you actually don't.
왜? 보기 좋았는데.
Do-Yoon, I forget that you don't know that he's a stalker yet.
정말 보기 좋으셨어요?
뭐 내 생각이 중요한가?
전 스텝이에요. 뒤에서 조용히 서포트 해야죠.
Stay back from Inha and quietly support her by going away.
PD님도 매번 나대지 말라고 주의를 주셨었죠.
정 내 생각이 중요한 거면 너도 좋아 보였고.
아, 그런가요? 고맙습니다. 처음 듣는 얘기.
저기
정말요? 도윤이 형, 혹시나
Let's just like pretend we didn't see the favoritism. I didn't see anything.
그치만요. 그런 편이죠. 너무 나갔어요.
Let's see if he's still a fatter star after he goes home. That is actually very iconic of him to say.
맞지?
It was like the skill of a god when I was up the popularity vote. Everyone was surprised. I have to try everything. Why are you guys acting like cowards?
그럴지도.
The votes can be cancelled.
그래서 뭐?
Then I'll sue the audition.
있잖아.
It's in the contract that we can't take legal action for whatever happens on the show.
그렇다니까?
That's what I mean. The voting is still on right now, which means we're in the middle of the show. If they deny it, that means it didn't happen during the show, then I can sue them. His words were bold, but his eyes continued to quiver. Don't overdo it. For now, the priorities are safety.
알아.
Do-Yoon, I know that. I know it's the priority. But if I come out of here in last place, I might as well be dead. I've learned to see myself from others' point of view. I'm not as talented as others, and I've run into some controversy.
알겠어?
But it takes more than talent and strong performances to win the popularity vote. I still got something up my sleeve. I'm going all the way with this. If this doesn't work, I have another way. The last resort.
어?
The last resort?
어? 몰라.
Yeah, that's what I have. Forget about that. You need to pull yourself together as well.
생각해봐.
What did the judges say? Excellent observation skills and quick responses? You got the info, now get to the point and do it.
맞지?
I must fulfill their expectations. Hyesung raised his head and stared at Do-Yoon. I'm doing it my way. If this works out, you'll see me for a long time. So I'm going hard this time.
왜?
Why are you going to do it too?
그랬지.
그래서 뭐? 봐봐. 어? 아, 참. 맞지? 알겠어?
그럴까?
왜? 아, 참.
그건
봐봐.
And he will ruin your life pretty quickly, and I kind of live for it. Sung-yeon was fully trying to make him worse, I think. Because she lives for making people worse. That's what I'm convinced of. Or she lived for making people worse. Her ass is dead.
생각해봐.
This is why Inha's so funny.
맞지?
She came to the show and followed instructions so that she could get popular. End of story, right? If being called names was such a big deal, I would have killed myself over a dozen times. Oh my god, Hyesung. Oh my... You do realize people do actually kill themselves over that, right? Girl.
알잖아.
It's because that's not what she really is.
아니지.
It is her. What is real or what is fake? I don't like that kind of self-preservation.
알겠어?
I don't care what other people call me as long as they accept me for it. And if it's possible, I want more people to accept me.
알겠냐고.
I'll just prove myself instead of trying to figure out what's real or not.
그게
We all have different
아,
mindsets.
참.
If she really wants to advertise herself, she should put herself out there. What did she do when all of our past were being exposed, huh?
그거야.
The staff must have done background checks on Inha too. I guess they left her alone because nothing came up. then she should thank the show for giving her the character. Okay, well, she kind of already is. She signed the contract and went along with the show, so why is she crying about it now?
나 참.
What a loony, huh? But why Inha? He's got no taste. I did not need him to... Girl! Wow.
아니,
That's not the issue. It's a crime. Inha's having a hard time. There you go again. It's better than when she was nameless, right? It's proof that she's gaining popularity. Hey, it's not that simple. Do-Yoon, I have some fans too. Fans that are obsessed with everything I do or say. They even threaten to kill me. They have no filtering system in their heads.
그렇다니까?
But I think it's all love. Oh my god, Hyesung is totally the type of bitch that would just encourage the parasocial relationships. Oh, he thrives off that shit. That's what I don't like about Inha. She acts all cool in front of people, but in reality, she's so sensitive.
그거야.
The cool character was fabricated by the show.
아니라고.
Though you need potatoes to make french fries. You can't prepare the food without the ingredients. But she's still in third place. I'm so jealous of her. Hyesung glared at Inha. If she's so afraid and offended, she should just quit. Oh god, we got a report event out of that. Oh my...
이게 뭔 상황이야 진짜?
Oh, we didn't see this before. Okay, what's all this mess?
별일 다 겪었지만 이건 진짜 상상 초월이네.
I've been through a lot, but this is mind-blowing. Hyesung scratched his neck. Hyesung not... I will not get over that exchange. Not everyone lives off their parasocial relationships that the stands have with them. Oh my god.
떨어지기 직전이었는데 그냥 집에 가란 법은 없나 보네.
I was about to be eliminated, but I guess it's not the time yet.
그게 무슨 말이야?
What does that mean?
지금도 중간 투표를 생각해?
You still care about the interim vote result.
아직 찬밥 더운 밥이 가려지나 봐?
Beggars can't be choosers, you know. Hyesung stuck out his tongue and looked at his watch.
페이터 바짝 쪼으면 어떻게든 반등될 것도 같았는데.
I thought I could pull up my rank somehow using fatter.
좋은 말만 있는 건 아니었잖아.
But fatter posts aren't always in your favor.
무관심보다 악플이 낫지.
As the saying goes, there's no such thing as bad publicity. Well, clearly for Hyesung, there's no such thing as bad publicity. Hyesung tapped the watch with his finger.
내가 화제를 끌고 가는 그림이었는데.
I was initially leading the show as the main protagonist,
졸지에 끌려가는 꼴이 됐다니까.
but now I'm like an antagonist.
순식간에 말이 바뀌어 거긴.
The opinions on fatter constantly change.
세상사 다 그런 거지.
That's what life is, never the same.
다시 한번
I need a game-changing
확
opportunity
뒤집어야 되는데.
again.
다시 주도권을 잡겠다고?
Are you going to take control back?
아주 놓친 적도 없어. 방치할 생각도 없고.
I've never lost it, and I'm not giving up on anything. Hyesung squinted and stared at the dark ruin.
이기는 놈이 다 먹는 판이야.
Winner takes it all anyway.
점잔 빼면 나 같은 놈만 개털된다고.
Putting on frills will just get me left behind.
몸이나 잘 챙겨. 무사히 나가야지.
Take care of your safety first. You need to get out of here alive.
자꾸 그러네. 원래 뭐 하고 있었는지 까먹었어?
Back to that again? You seem to forget why we're here.
서바이벌 오디션 출연자라는 자각들이 다 사라져버렸네 아주.
Do I need to remind you again that we are all survival audition competitors?
복식판이라도? 나가리 나면 밥풀이라도 떼어주는 줄 알아?
It's a Monopoly game here. Winner takes all.
꼴등이 나만 이렇게 초조한 거야?
Am I the only one that's anxious because I'm in last place?
나 지금 충고하는 거야. 넉넉히 천장만 보지 말라고.
I'm giving you advice. Stop being so timid. Sungyeon.
대체
We still haven't heard from her. Hyesung dropped his shoulders.
괜찮아?
Are you worried about her a lot? How about you? People are so cruel. Talking about how she'll find a way to survive somehow.
어?
I wonder how ethical they've been in their life.
생각해봐.
We made it this far all because of Seung-yeon, right?
괜찮아.
Don't worry, all staff members seem to have escaped. We'll hear about Seung-yeon soon. Hye-sung stared at the dark wreckage without answering. Right, we have to. I wonder who brought up Gyu-hyuk's family in the first place. Did you know from the beginning?
아니,
No, not at all. He's not the type to show it.
그래.
Right. He's so chic. But you know what? He must be torn up inside.
아닌 것 같아.
I don't know. I haven't checked.
헐씨고.
Do-Yoon, it's so obvious. Gyu-hyuk's the only son of Byung-hee Lee, the great singer. Of course he won't show off in front of us peasants.
그거야.
I didn't know you were on bad terms with Gyu-hyuk.
나 참.
That's a weird thing to say. Does it even matter?
생각해봐.
We're all competing against one another and Gyu-hyuk is squashing us. We're nobody. If he puts up his family, we're done for.
헐씨고.
Wow, are you still talking about that? How can you be so soft with a mean-ass face like that?
알겠어?
Do-Yoon, survive and win. That's the end of the story, right? That's all that matters. Nobody will listen to a loser. Misunderstanding, it's just a frame.
저기
Hye-sung,
생각해봐.
take control of the frame. Get yourself out of the frame of the betrayer. Be a winner, not a betrayer. How clear is that? Well, no, you won't allow that to happen. How is Ju-young? It's hard at times, but it will be okay.
나 참.
Hey, that's not what I asked. Do you think we can continue with the audition? What does that even mean? I won't be in last place anymore no matter what it takes. If I can't go up, I'll drag others down.
그게
And is Ju-young supposed to be one of those others?
그래.
I came back to my senses after seeing how things were going in the vote. This is competition. We're not collaborating here. The weak fall. If I see an opportunity for points, I'll take them.
글쎄.
Do you think this is the right time?
아이고.
Do you even know what's happening here? Do-Yoon, now is the time. Right now. Hye-sung brought his fist to his lips and mumbled something. I'll manage something.
몰라.
I don't care what they call me.
왜?
Why? Do you want to learn a thing or two from the star?
아니야.
That's not what I was... Then what is it? The thing is, you need to be really diligent.
그렇다니까?
If you can't keep up with the pace set, auto-write properly at least. You practically neglected your Fader account.
그래?
Are you worried about me?
왜?
Worried about you? Are you kidding?
아, 참.
It's just that you're so frustrating. Hye-sung looked at Do-Yoon, who was feeling embarrassed, and spoke again. Worried about you? Oh man, you don't get it, do you? I know why you want to avoid fatter, but criticism is also a form of love. It doesn't matter what you do, the winner wears the crown and the loser wears the shackle.
알잖아.
야. 그게 그러면
괜찮아?
뭐
그건 괜찮아?
어? 아니야? 그게 어쨌든
And we get the report event.
야, 내 눈 색깔
아니,
영 흐릿.
눈 불편,
무대 서는데 렌즈 없어지면
눈 뒤지.
내 눈을 뭘 봐? 세상 반하진 마라. 취향 아니다.
Oh yeah, the show was totally trying to push these two as being a thing, but they're pretty clearly not into each other.
너나 나나 예선 때랑은 너
그런 걸 기억하고 넌 벌건 눈에서
생각해보면
어쩌면 생각
캐릭터
빛나는
그러고 보면
그래? 한도윤님
잘 안 맞아서
전문가들이 잡은 변화가
좀 불편한.
우리 편하라고 한 게 아니거든.
그래서
그래.
Say, you delusional little fuck. You are actually insane.
야,
그래. 혹시
왜?
그게
그게
그러면
말이 돼?
Oh, is it not gonna let me? Okay, so I do have to talk to Do-Yoon.
아마도
그렇다.
그러면
그치만
글쎄요.
But the result is the same. When people see it from the outside, we're all posting comments.
그런가?
Well, maybe if you say so. Well, I barely use fatter. That's what I mean. The way fatter users see it, it could just be an excuse.
저기
After making it to the finals, I'll get criticized for whatever I write. That's why I've been using it less.
아무래도
I don't think you should worry about what I said. Fatter, auto-write, and now this. Let's not talk about this anymore. Oh, Do-Yoon is gonna hate us at the end. Everyone should devise for themselves how to respond.
아무래도 들어봐. 너는?
So let's pretend we hate their asses.
글쎄요.
I'd say it's a bad memory. Maybe I deserve to be criticized. I was a founding member, but now I'm alone. How long did you stay with the band?
그게
It was around 4 to 5 years.
그렇구나.
You were pretty important. I know you wrote lots of songs.
아무래도
I wrote the songs because no one else could.
내 생각엔
Wasn't that bad. Why are you trying to be so modest? I know you had a decent fan base.
나도야.
Me too. I started out as a trainee and stayed in the group for 5 years until it was disbanded. Do-Yoon replied,
그때
like this was a Thomas episode. I was in a similar situation.
그치만
But sometimes I remember more good memories. Because we've been through thick and thin.
난
I hope we make it out if you're in One Piece so we both can face them again.
그래요.
Yeah, let's do that. Thank you for sharing your story. Yeah, let's hang in there. I mean, considering that she does actually have something to say about this, I think we have to do
아직이야.
this conversation. I'm fine so far. Although it seems to... Oh, right, no. We had this conversation already.
알잖아요.
알아.
그건
그래.
결국
어. 도윤아. 밴드 애들하고
And now the rapport event.
갑자기
오지랖 같겠지만 늦지 않게 하라고 말해주고 난
말없이 나갔다는 얘기
민망하게도 딴에는 다 진정되고
진정돼서 연락한 건
안 했어.
그 뒤로 한 번
그래.
몇 년이나
시간이 지나니까 더 못하겠더라고. 상처를 들쑤시는 일이 될까봐. 정말 열심히 했는데 앞으로도 영원히 내가 깬 거지.
멤버분들한테도 연락 안 왔고요.
실망했겠지. 이해해.
그래서 예선 때 인터뷰에 응한 거였어.
얼굴 가리고
옛 동료라고 나왔던 거.
나에 서 있었지. 받아들일 수밖에. 차일피일 미루다 그렇게 된 거야. 내가 도망쳐 외면했기 때문에.
베스트
닫게 부숴놓고선 반응을 마주할. 그래서 말하는 거야. 그런가? 난
그래도
아니.
아니요.
I still think they're wrong. I haven't known you for too long, but you're not that kind of... That kind of what? What kind of person is that? An irresponsible leader who left the group and ran away?
도윤아.
Do-Yoon, maybe you're trying to empathize with me. Do-Yoon thought about his previous position again. Masquerade, a band created by 4 high school friends. After recruiting an ambitious vocalist, the 5 members carried on brimming over with passion, but...
저기
Do you regret having been a beloved member?
모르겠어.
It's hard to explain.
괜찮아요?
You don't mind the show portraying you that way? Her leaving the group had been highlighted several times during the show. We'd been through thick and thin. They're all precious memories, and I didn't like it when they were distorted in the show. So yeah, basically everyone hates our ass now. Actually, wait, no they don't. They actually don't hate our ass as much as they did a minute ago. Hye-sung grinned cynically as he raised his head.
뭐야?
Inha, you wrote a
뭐야? 너도 글 썼네?
Inha, you wrote a post too.
뭐?
What?
그렇게 눈알에 힘주더니 뭐냐?
했어.
물론 그렇 전혀 모른 봤지?
아 설마 이 똥멍청아. 자동 쓰기에 올라간 거잖아.
진짠 시간은
Let's just say that we are so fucking disappointed in him.
혜성아 실망이야.
혜성,
좀
I'm-
진정해.
Hyesung, I'm disappointed in you. Please calm
내가
down.
쳐맞으면 당연한 거고.
It's okay.
좀 치면 실망이야?
It's okay when I take a beating, but not when I do something to survive.
그럼 나도 한마디만 할게.
Let me-
처음이야말로
Let me say this. You have a decision to make too.
배신자 될 건지 성인 군자 될 건지
You can either-
하나만 해.
You can either be a betrayer or a hero. Hyesung stopped his provocation, but the mood was depressing. Sale broke the silence.
잠깐, 주영 씨 어디 있어요?
본 사람 없어?
대체 언제? 위험할 수도 있어. 누나!
저기 저쪽이야.
Oh shit, here we go. All right, we have found Sunyan. Given how much longer the other episodes of this with, I think I'm just gonna keep going, honestly.
피디님,
실종으로 알고 있을 거야. 전화해보자.
저 피디님부터 좀 옮겨놓고서.
No?
다리가 깔렸어. 저거 안 치우면 무리야.
구조대 전화했어. 잠깐만. 안 받아. 무슨 일 있는 건가? 내가 베스트 쪽에도 해볼게. 받았어.
Hey. Are you Do-Yoon Han? Oh shit, that's the premonition from earlier. He has no idea who's sending this message, but thanks to the interruption, Do-Yoon was able to regain his senses.
정신 차리자.
I need to concentrate. There's no reason to answer. Not gonna answer?
수정을 살펴보다
우리가요?
추정 사인 내기 위해서래.
그걸 왜 제작진이네요?
연락이 또 안 될 수 있어서 구조대에서
우리가 무슨 감식반이야?
무리야. 진짜 무리라고요.
Ask literally every Danganronpa character. Everyone.
그건 나도 알.
꼭 딸을 피우. 못하겠다고 하자. 이거 그래. 저
그치만 더 무너.
파묻혀버리고 말겠죠.
그건 안 돼. 피디님이 좋은 사. 그치만 적어도 이대로 파묻혀버리면.
피디님 상황을
나도 도울게. 형 새가슴이잖아. 똑바로 볼 수나 있겠어?
나도 뭔가 돌.
다른 사람들까지 무리할 필요 없어. 나도 할게. 나머진 저쪽으로.
I think we just have to go through everything.
앞장서더니
고개를 들고 있다가
자네
이 정도 상처면
파편
저기도 다른
빠져나오려고 하셨던 거겠.
이걸 안 되겠어. 피가 묻었어.
이런 게 머리에
손등에
머리만큼 심.
자네 여기까지인 것 같아. 연락 누나 지금 연락 가능해요?
바로 확인해 볼게.
혹시
잘 안 되는 것 같아. 잠깐만. 신호 끊어지는 거 여럿이 하면 더 안 될 수. 밖이 난장판이라 통신이 됐다마. 취재진 구조대 구경꾼까지.
여기서 몰라도 밖엔
이게 구경거리라는 거. 연락 안.
전화 이래선 의미가
이딴 짓을 시키고선 테이프로 알리면
데이터에 환장했냐? PD님 돌아가셨다고 아주 광고를 해.
그런
진정해.
나중에 다시 해봐도 될 거야.
그래요. 연락될 때.
그치만 PD님을 여기
머리! 다 머리가.
도민아 시켜!
다 지나갔나?
더 무너지는 건 아니겠죠?
누나 괜찮아요?
참아보고 있어. 무대 아래는 위험해. 구조대한테는 연락될 때 이나야. 그치만 이대로 두면.
네 생각만 하냐?
멈춰라. 우릴 생각하니까.
연락부터 하고 움직이자.
그래 저쪽에서
그렇긴 하지만 여긴 너무 자네라도 떨어지면 생각이 갈릴 만한 얘기라 조명이라도 비치는.
맞아. 떨어지는
PD님처럼
어쩔 수 없는 건가?
연락은
구조대가 오면
버텨야 돼.
A sense of oddity during the section of course. The feeling of oddity never went away. Was that there before? Okay, yeah, no, you. Do-Yoon Han, drummer of Masquerade. It was inevitable back then through Woo Suk, the vocalist of the band, that talked about making a record deal with a major agency began to yield progress, but Do-Yoon discovered just before the end of the contract they regarded replacing some of the band members and changing their genre. Do-Yoon strongly opposed and there was conflict within the band about it. He decided to check for new mentions later. I feel like a lot of these were not here before.
그게 그랬지. 그래, 아무래도.
Let's be stupid.
내 생각에는
Perhaps steal friends across your legs? He was probably completely trapped under them.
그치만
But you saw it too, Do-Yoon.
아니었어.
The wounds on her legs weren't that bad. Do-Yoon, you are losing your mental faculties. I suppose she couldn't move because of them. I think it's hard to say that that's the direct cause of her death. That it's obviously the debris that hit her head. Her other wounds weren't that serious. Gyu-hyuk fell silent, his face was pale. He was staring towards the direction where Seung-yeon's body was found.
괜찮아?
You okay?
괜찮아.
I just felt nauseous for a second, I'm fine. Gyu-hyuk stared at Do-Yoon again. I guess everyone agrees that the direct cause of her death was being hit by the debris.
대체
Just how crowded is it out there?
아무래 도인아,
Again, let's act like Hyesung.
나는
The media is sending out provocative coverage of this incident. People out there could be spreading all sorts of rumors,
그리고
which will draw in a bigger crowd.
그렇다는 건
It seems like they're having trouble controlling the site. They should really send out anyone who's not involved in the rescue.
혹시
Perhaps they're having trouble because this incident was so unexpected.
그래도
But we have our own problems here, let them deal with it. I'm also worried about our unstable network connection. It might be worse due to the crowd. Yeah, the collapse is probably one of the big causes of it as well. People are probably crowding up the network with all their calls out there. Yu quickly looked at his watch. I hope they hurry up with the cleanup.
그런데
아마도 그랬지.
그게요.
We'll have to be extra careful, Lamau.
그래.
We'll have to be extra careful. Things could get worse at any time.
그러니까요.
Exactly. It could take the rescue team hours to reach us. That's literally the entire plot of the game. And this place could come down any minute.
그래도
But the stage ceiling is still holding out. It's the audience area that was damaged the most.
그거야.
How fortunate is that? It'd be unlikely for us to get hit by a falling debris like Seung-yeon did. Although we can't be certain about that if this place collapses even further.
그렇다고 볼 수 있죠.
Everyone knew what Seung-yeon was like. During interviews, she would say that she only moves forward with the decision if all of her staff agrees.
말도 안 돼요.
But those are just empty.
그 말은
그러면
100%예요.
어?
사실은
The rescue team gets confused. Shouldn't we tell them about the changed locations? The number of seats, lights, and partitions all changed to suitor. How am I supposed to remember all that?
그런
No way. Sale frowned as their eyes met each other. I'm just a mere staff. What could I have done other than stalk a contestant who I stand? Like I told you, she pushed on until everyone agreed with her decisions.
아시겠어요?
But do you think that she would have bothered to persuade staff members like us? We just did as we were told.
아니야.
I wasn't trying to criticize you. Yeah, I must have imagined that your eyes were filled with resentment.
저기
Does the rescue team know about the difference with the blueprint?
그래요.
I'm sure someone told them about the differences. If not, the construction company might have to take the blame. I just hope the rescue team is able to find their way in here. Let's talk about the collusion.
너무 나갔어요.
I guess some people will get arrested for taking bribes.
그럼
You knew about this?
사실은
It's illegal to change the building structure of that report. Okay, no, I think I remember this
근데
is there.
그게 그렇죠.
Couldn't you have objected more forcefully?
있잖아.
You couldn't keep up your opposition to it? Was the executive decision absolutely final?
형까지
You've seen it all along. If Sun-Yun and the executives made a decision, it had to be carried out no matter what. I
그게
did notice that.
알잖아.
I've experienced it ever since I joined the show.
그런
There's nothing else to say about it. We're just staff members who had no choice but to obey orders.
아시겠어요?
We were the ones who had to make things happen once the decision was made. Sadie let out a sigh while staring off somewhere in the distance, and the number of seats, lights, and walls were changed to suit her taste. I can't even remember the details. I hope the rescue team doesn't get confused when they arrive.
아무래도요.
I'm sure someone told them about the differences. If not, the construction company might... Okay, this again.
그때
I only saw her legs at first. It was obviously pinned under the steel frames. Okay, yeah, her hair.
아무래도
그러고 왜
Now, I think I might have originally selected that she fell, so...
그
생각해봐. 그래.
아시잖아요.
아니, 알아. 도윤아,
네. 그래.
그래.
어?
Now we're gonna deliberately get this wrong.
아마도
That's different from what I think. What do you think? Think about it, though, Yoon. If her head was facing the floor, the wound would have occurred on the side or back of her head.
그렇다니까.
She had a wound on the top of her head, which means she was holding her head up.
맞지?
Isn't it pretty obvious? Yes, Sung glared at Do-Yoon with a pale face. He was intentionally avoiding the thought. The fact that she got hit on the top of her head while holding her head up, that means Sung-Yeon was conscious until the last moment. I understand that you want to avoid the thought. I don't want to think about it either. I want to shake off these kinds of thoughts. Her legs were stuck. Okay, yeah, no, we had this conversation.
그래서
Let's... And I remembered I did not mention the torn pants originally.
그렇다니까.
저기
아니라고.
그래도
Should we secure evidence?
그러면
Should we preserve something like some photos of the collapse site? The rescue team will come in and see for themselves. Why would you want to take photos of this godforsaken?
혹시 생각해봐.
Okay, yeah, I might have selected this before, actually.
그래서 뭐?
그래도 괜찮아? 그래,
그게
아무래도
진짜야?
아마도
She must have fallen on top of the debris. That's why all those debris are underneath her. Inha tilted her pale face.
잠깐.
I can understand that, but why is it clean on top of her body?
그건
That's because if you think about the debris that fell around her body,
그렇다면
it must be a sign that she'd been struggling, right? Most of the debris were under her already, and the ones on top must have fallen
그런
off.
것 같아.
I think you're right.
야,
It's not a matter of right or wrong, we're not solving a quiz here. It's more scary now that I figured out the reason. If I were in the same situation... Inha, don't think too deeply. The collapse is over, we just need to be
그런
careful.
거야?
Is that what you want to believe?
그래.
I want to and I have to.
그거는
You said there was a wound on her hand. Alright, yeah, no, we did.
그래. 어?
그게
Let's, like,
아마도-
just lie out of our ass. Maybe she got knocked out when the accident occurred. Then her hands had to be placed in random positions.
실하지 않아.
How does that explain why she only got hurt on the back of her hand? You said the tips of her pants under the steel frame were damaged. Do you think she struggled to make an escape?
그건
Oh, I forgot about that.
야,
You should really think before speaking. Inha put her hand under her chin and fell silent for a moment.
예를
Do you
들어
think she was covering her head to protect it?
그렇잖아.
If she covered her head to protect herself from the falling debris, it would explain why she got hurt like that.
그럴지도-
That's true. Her palms were clean,
아니었어.
and the wound on the back of her hand was neither a scrape nor a cut. It looked as if she got hit by something,
그렇다면
meaning she was conscious until she got hit on the head. I'm just speculating here. That's just terrifying. Alright, here we go.
전화 다시 볼게. 잠깐만.
저기 PD님
나도 조사를 해보라.
그러네요.
경찰?
아니
왜? 너무 펄쩍 뛰...
머리 복잡한데.
나? 왜?
복지도 벌벌 떨던 주제에
우리 세일 FD 눈빛이 막
전화 연결됐어. 조용히 해.
꼴등은 말도 못해? 등 혜성아 알겠어.
그게 아니고요. 직접 봤던 사람이 말해.
제가 할게요.
그래, 네
말이 길었네.
그 정도는
따로 더 할 말이다.
말 나온 김에 수다.
좀
이상해?
무슨 말이에요?
PD님은 머리에 콧 그만한 크기 대충 봐도
그래. 다 아는.
잠깐. 자네를 맞은 건 정술이었어. 바로 보일 정도로 큰
고개 든 상태였을 걸.
손등에 상처가 있.
자,
머리를 다치고 감쌌으면
순서상 머리를 막
그래. 머리를 가리는
거기에
다시 순서대로 무대가 무너져 몸부림치다 자네에서 머리를 들.
그런데
이러면 손등을 우리가 본
자네가 튀어올
머리를 맞고
머리는 자네는 하나인.
손등에는 아니, 이나야 왜? 전제가 틀렸어. 손등에 난 상처. 손등은 들어봐봐. 무대가 무너지고 그러다 다른 거
그리곤
빠져나가려고 머리. 그러면 손등은 이제 해명이 되네. 자네가 하나인 것.
근데 다른 애가 그랬다기엔 피디님 위치
상처가 두 개인.
죄송. 길게 매달
너무 고민하지 마.
결론까지 내는 건
그렇다고 해도 구할 수 있었을.
처음엔
제가 깨어났을 때도 이쪽은 잠잠했어요. 아마 돌아가신 건
어차피 안 되는 일이.
꼬아서 듣지 말고
불가항력.
I just think there was nothing.
세일이 말처럼 우리 안타까운 일이지만
Yeah, no, I do firmly believe this,
불편한
actually.
얘기를 해서
우리한테도
그래. 산 사람은 살자는 얘길 좀 얼탱.
넌 뭐?
으씨. 한참 조용하길래 먼저
헛소리 예정이면 잠깐 입을 닫아주는 게 어때?
급 애도 분위기인 거 이상하지 않냐? 솔직히 나 빼곤 전부 PD님 안티 아니었어? 사사건건 개기고 뒷담 안 깠냐고.
생전에 그런 거랑 지금이 또?
PD님 장례식에
나한테
내가 누나 보고 있었어?
왜 그... 야! 막말.
막말? 쭉 PD님 편이었던 나라도 짚어줘야 될 것 같거든.
저기 구조대 온다고 한 때까지 얼마나 남았지? 몇 시간 넘게 걸린다.
지금 뭐 하자는 거야? 말 돌려서 내가 여기서 뭐 내가 머리도 막 깨질 것
My heart is
같고.
aching. I feel like my head's going to explode.
어떻게
If
점점
things get any
더
worse, can they?
어떡하라고?
살아계실 때 다퉜어. 지금 애도하는 것도 그걸 우리라고 안 슬프고 그런 거 아니라고.
혜성이도
화내든가 울든
베스타 폐지되려나?
그럴지도.
몇 달을 여기만 매달려 있었.
WBS야. 이것도 이 베스타. 마 PD님이 여기까지 뛰어났는데 그냥 끝내겠어?
그래서 앞으로도 계속 까불거리겠다는 거야?
쇼만 이어진다면
이어질지 말지는 우리가 정하는 게
남의 일처럼 말하네. 꼴등도 의지를 다지는데
순위, 폐지. 지금은 그런 게 중요한.
뒤에서 두 번째도 어쨌든 꼴찌는 아니란 거지? 쇼에서도 상황 궁금해하잖아. 안 끝날 거라고.
얘들아 잠깐. 무슨 소리 안 들려?
무너지는 거야?
다들 괜찮아? 설마 이렇게 점점 더 위험해지는 거?
잠깐.
괜찮아? 미친다 진짜. 와, 구조대 코빼기도 못 보고 뒤지는 거 아니야?
다른 데 갈 데 없나? 찾아봐야 돼.
아니면 구조대에 확.
난 지금 연락 안.
저도 안 돼요. 방금 못 봤어? 나 진짜 한 끗 차이로 살았어. 산책한다고 치고 한 바퀴만 돌자 좀.
야 다른 데도 체크는 해둔.
무대가 위험해 더 무너지면
세 사람은 저렇게 얘기하는데
찾아보는 게 좋을까? 아,
일단
We should stay here for now.
바깥에서 요청한
No
것도
one out
없고.
there has contacted us.
형,
Didn't you just see that almost got crushed by a steel plate?
다른 구멍도 좀 찾아 놓자고.
We should look for other options.
바깥이고 안에 갇힌 건 우리잖아.
Forget about everyone out there. We're the ones stuck in
혹시
here.
더 튼튼한 데가 있을지도 모르고.
There could be a safer place.
더 무너지면
If the-
다른 선택지조차 사라질지도 몰라요.
If the place collapses any further, we might not even get to have any options.
저렇게 말하는데
You heard them. What should we do?
이제 선택의 문제 같아.
We need to make a choice now.
조심해서 주변부터 살펴보자.
Let's carefully take a look around first.
무리해서 찾으려고 하면 안 돼.
조금이라도 이상하다 싶으면 조심하면서 돌아보.
그럼 토끼일 데 없나? 잘 디벼.
좀 어땠어요?
난 무대 뒤 왼쪽 통로 쪽이 괜찮아 보였어.
중앙 복도로 닫혀 있던데. 여러
글쎄,
역시 관객석 다들 글로 탈출했다면
무대 뒤 오른쪽 통로는요?
문 앞이 다 무너져서 가지도 못하잖아.
네가 말하는 관객석 비상구는 멀쩡하냐? 오른쪽 통로는
관객석 쪽은 벌써 이 정도면 품질 보증 아냐?
지금은 다 내려.
틈으로 수그리고 가면 될 거라니까.
됐고.
그치만 오른쪽 통로도
난 확신이 안 서.
무대 뒤 왼쪽 통로가 좋지 않.
관객석 쪽 비상구는 벌써 탈출구로 쓰였다니까.
무대 뒤 오른
아무래도 무대 뒤 왼쪽 통 누나 말대로 문 상태
도윤이 말이 맞. 일단은
문을 열더라도
겉보기에도 위험한데 가는 것보다 이런 상황에선 안전빵으로 가야.
저쪽이 비상
검증된 탈출구를 쌩깐.
결과에 승복들 합시다.
문 열어볼게요. 혹시 모르니까 같이 하자.
저기 반대편도 다행이야.
상대적으로 여기 다 같이
갑자기 뭔 소리야?
몰려갔다가 같이
나눠서
복도팀 무대
저 꼴을 보고 있어.
가서 길이 없으면 무대가 그렇게 좋으면
의견을 말해. 그럼
육갑을 떤다.
Hyesung does have a nice side profile. I don't know if I ever really noticed that my first time
다
around.
죽는 길을 찍어놓고선
세일아, 가자.
네.
개 살벌하네.
무대보다 훨씬
머리랑
워치로 후레쉬 같은 건 안 돼요?
이게 만능인 줄 아냐?
손전등 기능은 없어. 가져다 대면 조금 밝아지는 정도야.
진짜
조심하는 수밖에. 통로나 멀쩡한 데가 있나 찾아보자. 너무 오버하진 말자고.
길 파악되면 대충
확실하게 막혔네.
나가서 긴 복도 하나 더 있죠. 거기도 무너졌겠네요.
뒤로 나가는 다른 길은 없어?
내 기억엔 없네.
여기가 유일한 출구예요.
그럼 어쩔 수.
이나요.
여긴 다 볼 것도 없.
스텝 휴게실.
Yeah, I'm just going to skip this entire section. There's literally nothing important here. Here's the bathroom. And there we go. There's nothing there we have not seen before. Oh shit, we have to actually make a choice here.
무대로 돌아가는 편이.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, we do go back to the stage. To Hyesung, who says fatter is working.
혜성아, 배터리를 아껴둬.
Hyesung, we might need the battery power for later.
뭐? 배터리? 이것 좀 하는 걸로 페이터까지 하라 마라. 내가 뭔 나도 초조해.
Okay, so I probably did see this before.
아니잖아.
다들 아무것도 모르면 PD님이
왜 그래? 혜성아, 뭐
Oh, is this where we find out about S_Seungyeon?
미친놈 하나가 튀어나왔어.
또 페이터 얘기냐?
넌 빠져. 개 황당한 놈이 나왔다니.
왜? 누구 얘긴지 알겠네.
이게 공유수 봐. 뒷골
이게 뭐라고 공유까지?
재밌어 죽겠다는 거겠지. 공유가
맞아.
어쨌든 글 올린
하나 새로
닉네임 저런 거 꼭 머리만 아파지. 다들
가만히 보고만 있어야 돼? 멋대로 떠들고 있잖아.
So we just
이
sit
정도면
idly
한마디
by.
해야.
Whoever this is has crossed the line. They ought to be stopped.
맞아. 암만 그래도
I agree.
죽은
It's not
사람
right to
자체는
impersonate the
아니잖아.
dead.
PD님
Using Seungyeon's name and jabbering nonsense, I'll kill that stupid. Sale swung his hand in the air.
잠깐만요.
Wait, you shouldn't fight fire with fire on fatter.
피디님
Only the
돌아가신
production crew,
건
rescue
우리랑
team, and contestants are aware of Seungyeon's
그주제만 알
death.
거야. 그럼 쟨
Then who
뭔데?
on earth is that person?
모르면서 떠드는
That
거지.
person is just babbling because there was an
사람은
accident and
나도
Seungyeon went
피디님을
missing. They could also be Sale. The last playthrough kind of implied it. Do-Yoon wiped the beads of sweat from her forehead with the back of her
깊이
hand.
빠지면
Don't let them get to us. Do-Hyuk sadly looked at Do-Yoon.
공유수에 미쳐서
There were accounts
아무
everywhere
소리나
trying to increase the
떠드는
number of
게 좀
shares.
되는 대로 지르다
They just blabber
스플리면
nonsense on the
계정
web, but when
폭파하고
things get out of hand, they
피디님들이라고요.
just delete the account and disappear.
일일이 휘둘리면 안 되는 거 아시잖아요.
You know you shouldn't let them get to you.
왜 하필 닉이 S승연이냐고.
굳이 PD님을
뭔 억하심정.
그러고 보니까 PD님 이번 촬영 전이었.
Seungyeon got that weird letter.
말이 너무 심하잖아.
They are trying my patience.
그럴싸하게
Just
말을
mixing up
필요
some
없어서.
hearsay.
이래선 분위기가 안 가라앉겠어.
It won't die out like
지금
this.
같은데 대체 무슨 짓을 하는 거지?
I can't believe they're doing that at a time like this. The two of them sighed deeply and the moment of silence continued.
빠져나간 거야 뭔가가. 뒷조사했다는 루머 있었잖아.
그래서
아니야.
그래.
아니었어.
I did say this before, I think.
그러니까. 그래.
그랬지.
그치만
그래.
어쨌든 내 참.
아무래도
아닌 것 같아.
Let's stay calm.
있잖아.
We need to relax, though. Things might be different out there.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm sorry for not recognizing such a noble person like yourself. People called you a betrayer and you still smiled. You're being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Can you... Okay, yeah, I did say this before. I thought I didn't.
그치만 그러면
혹시
그래. 그러니까
아이고.
그건
아니라고.
아니.
True or not, Inha looked agitated.
헐씨고.
Very sympathetic, aren't you? What's so special about her past, huh?
알겠어?
We all got picked clean after joining the show.
저기
I thought you approved of how Seung-yeon ran Beastars.
아니지.
I'm just saying we all know what to expect. It doesn't mean I'm okay with everything. Hye-sung frantically scratched his head with one hand.
봐봐.
The only thing we know about her past is that she's over 20 and that she used to be a dancer. But what about us? They even aired the mistakes we made when we were in junior high or high school. That didn't come out in the show. Hey, that was really sharp. What are you, a sharpshooter? It's not just me. I'm speaking on behalf of everyone else. You know we all got picked clean by the show, although we haven't seen the real thing yet. What do you mean?
몰라.
I don't know. If I told you, you'd probably pull that sharpshooter trick on me again. Betrayer's move, so to speak.
에?
What the?
아 참.
Aw, don't look so hurt. Anyhow, Seung-yeon gave her a pass. That's probably what happened. I might have to come back for that one.
그게요.
Oh, are you talking?
어?
사실 아시겠어요?
그래도
도윤이 형
그러면
I'd find the sender. They could be dangerous. Or call the police.
아니죠.
That's what the sender wants, the confusion. They get a kick out of people's confused reactions.
저기
I agree that I shouldn't fall for the sender's trick, but you said Inha received the letter from an unknown source, right?
아시겠어요?
You know how the production crew reacted. I don't think there was any reaction.
그거야.
You can call it the price of fame, but she just carried on for one reason. If she appeared to get flustered by it, it would only excite whoever sent it.
한마디로
You have to come out looking just as sharp as usual to demonstrate that their actions didn't have any effect on you whatsoever. That's the show's official stance for threats and blackmail. That's why Seung-yeon ignored it. Are you...
네
그랬어.
그거야. 인정해요.
그래? 그래도
But it's not like that now, is it? It seems he didn't get any favors after school violence was revealed.
100%예요. 서에서. 근데 그게
그래.
아직이에요.
그랬었는데
왜요?
그거야
도윤이 형.
응?
네.
Yeah, let's pretend we know.
그럴 줄
정말요? 왜요?
Really? Why? Do-Yoon was lying, so he had nothing to say to shook his head after seeing Do-Yoon's hesitation.
도윤이 형.
Do-Yoon, you could just tell me if you didn't know. I'm sorry, I thought you'd be offended if I kept saying I didn't know. It's offensive if you lie about
그런
it.
편이죠.
There are different types of staff.
어떻게 대체 어쩌면 그렇지
We can't just sit around and watch while they're blabbering nonsense.
그치만
I'm angry too, but I can't agree with that. If we take action, we're falling for their trick. People will think we're pathetic for arguing on fatter while being stuck down here. Do-Yoon weakly dropped his arm. I wasn't thinking that far. If the show is in such chaos, then fatter itself should be doing something.
어쩌면
Maybe it's inevitable that people like S_Seungyeon are acting up in chaos like this.
아무래도.
Since the response from the show's naive and hesitant, the mass media get overheated and people get excited. We get contestants like Hyeseung aiming to rebound, and we also get anonymous accounts seeking attention.
그럴까?
Are you saying we're in a situation where troublemakers can't be avoided?
결국
알아. 그래.
저기
I didn't think coffee and... I knew you'd say that. It's true, that's what my doctors told me too. So why did you work as... I've been enjoying coffee since before I started having panic attacks. I hadn't worked for a long time after leaving Beloved, so I decided to work at a cafe when the job was offered to me. Do-Yoon wanted to point out that it was different from the relationship between coffee and panic attack, but he decided to change the subject.
혹시
You said it had been a long time, but still no one recognized you. Sometimes people ask me if I was Do-Yoon from Beloved. And I said no, I told them they were mistaken. Are you saying you pretend to be... Okay, I remember this.
근데 역시
그런가요?
내 생각엔
아마도
We need to keep silent as specified in the contract.
그럴까?
Like what we've been doing so far.
아닌가?
No, maybe that came out wrong. I feel like the current situation is also an extension of the show. Maybe because we no longer have clear guidance.
그치만
But I'm not sure if I can consider that a good answer.
네.
Yeah, I admit it. Without even meaning to, I sound like Beastar staff.
나도야.
I think I made it look less serious than it should be. If it's not, just say no. It applies to all of us after all. Ju-Young stared at Yu-Hyuk standing on the other side. What do you think Yu-Hyuk is thinking now?
아마도
분명해.
맞아요.
그치만
네.
Which one am I missing something? Like, I feel like I'm legit missing something. I'm not seeing it if it is. Okay, is there like a mandatory conversation that I forgot to have? Yes, there is.
네. 혹시
Isn't really anything else we can do with that one. The investigation rumor,
그게요.
which also doesn't really do anything. But it gives us the outsourcing clue, which we do actually have to talk about.
그리고 아니요. 그렇죠.
아니었어.
They should have told the contestants. Our info got stolen without even knowing about it. I was wondering why there are so many sources.
그치만
It was also stated in the contract for contestants. Entrust the show with the decision. Don't hold each other responsible for incidents that happened during
아닌
the
것
show.
같다.
It's pretty serious if the agency was hired. How come it was quiet even after the contract was terminated? If it was unilaterally terminated, you'd think the agency would do
그거야.
something. Okay, yeah, there's
그렇다.
the
그
whole...
말은 아무래도요. 한마디로
Okay, we got everything we needed to keep going.
생각 좀 해봤는데 저 S 승연이라 역시
안이라뇨?
Alright, we can probably safely skip most of this. The two pieces of information that nobody knew.
규혁이 형
I've
장학금
talked
얘기.
about Yu-Hyuk's scholarship.
형 학교 다닐
Yu-Hyuk's
때가
school life was never
방송에
covered by the
자세히
show
나온
in
적은 없었어.
any detail.
우리도 페이터로 처음 봤으니까
We saw that for the first time on Fatter, too.
진짜 뭔가 받아 챙긴 건 맞아?
Did you really receive a scholarship?
자세히 말하긴 그렇지만
I can't give you any
장학금을
details,
받았어.
but yes, I did receive a scholarship.
S 승연이 그걸 어떻게 알아?
How does S underscore
관계자라구나.
Seungyeon know about this? Maybe they work at the
다른
university.
출연자들 얘기도 했잖아.
S underscore Seungyeon talked about other contestants too.
맞아요.
Right, it's
대학 관계자는
unlikely.
가능성이 낮아요.
It's unlikely that S underscore Seungyeon works at the university.
영희 누나가 쉬는 동안 바리스타를 했다는 거 나온 적 없는 일.
그래, 알아보는 게 싫어서 베스타에서
공황인데 얼굴 맞대는 일.
서혜성
쉬는 동안 무슨 일을 했는지 마음대로 그치만 정확히 S 승연은 어디서도 안 나왔던 얘기를 꺼냈어. 규혁이 형 장학금 얘기.
굿바
지금 알 수 있는 건 적어도 S 승
또 스텝설로 가나요? 스텝이 다 지금 저런 짓거리 할 만큼
어이구야. 우리 장 FD가 또 스텝이라고 편을 드시네. 친구라도 좀 만들어 놓고 편을 들면 내가 슬프진 않을 텐데. 어쩌냐? 형아 눈물 날라 그런다.
Gosh, that's heartbreaking.
이제 막 구조돼서 구급차에 실려가는 판국이야.
They just got rescued on their way to the hospital.
페이토로 저러고 있겠냐? 생각을 일이라도 하고 살아.
And you think they're having fun on Fatter out of boredom? Be reasonable, for God's sake.
아니면 탈락자일 가능성은?
베스타 탈
어느 정도는
떨어진 다음에 알기는
떨어졌는데 저런다고 무슨 뜻? 자기가 못 올라가면 그게 아니면 여기 개인적으로 계정 다른 계정 몰리는 워치스는
이날 잠깐 출연자가 부계 우리가 가진 건
그런데
추리를 하시려면
도윤이 말대로야. 워치로는 공식
쇼에서 준 워치.
우리 중에 S
키세 등등 멀티가 됐음.
좋아. 근데
Oh, Sale's iPad.
다 까보면 되죠.
Oh yeah, here's the bit where Hyesung forces everyone to check the bags.
이거 괜찮은 것?
그럼 헛소리 하는 걸 계속 두고 봐?
공유수 벌
어떤 이유든 이런 난장판은 안 돼.
Whatever the reasons, I can't allow this kind of mess. Because I remember I picked the one on the left before, the one where mostly is about him.
우리 5위랑 4위야.
Look, you're,
위기의식 공유하는 거 아니었어?
look, you're second to last. Aren't you supposed to feel threatened?
형도 꼴찌가 뭔 바락인가 싶나 봐.
Do you think I'm acting out of desperation because I'm the one in last place?
저 S 승인인지 뭔지가 최하위 죽는다니까 쫄아서 설치는 것 같고.
Just because that creep said the last place would die? Hyesung put his hand around his watch and took a step back. Beads of sweat rolled down his pale face.
그래.
Oh.
좋아.
Okay, fine. Hyesung glanced toward the back and put on a crooked smile.
나만 또라이지?
So I'm the only weirdo here, huh?
페이터 한다고 갈구고 PD님 사칭하는 미친놈한테 나라고 하질 않나?
You guys nag at me for being acted on fatter and suspecting me as S_Seungyeon.
그 자식 입 닥치게 하니까 또 사람 찍어 누르고.
Now that I'm innocent, you try to pull rank on me.
내가 그렇게 만만해? 꼴찌라고 사람 무시해?
Do I look that soft to you? Do you ignore me because I'm last on the list?
실실거리고 다니니까 개뿔도 없어 보여?
You think I'm nobody just because I'm acting a little silly? I'm just a silly
혜성아,
guy.
진정하고 얘기를 좀 들어봐. 가까이 오지 마. 내 포지션 난 베스타 계속 할 거고.
베스타 무너졌다고.
Beastars is
여기가
over
아직도
this.
무대로 보여? 계속 한대잖아. 그럼 이기면 만사 오케이잖아. 페이턴이 인기 두 편이. 사실 난 그런 거 없어도 괜찮아. 비장의 무기가 있으니까.
야!
다 따라오지 마. 내 혼자면 위험해. 저대로 두면
냅둬요.
아까 복도 봤잖아. 잘못하면
신경 끄면 알아서 기어 나올 텐데.
기억이 말이 맞아.
텀을 둬야 지 혼자 이야.
도연아, 그치만
아예 내버려 두자. 많이 흥분.
아까
더 나갔으면
정말 오래 둘 수는 없어. 엿 갈만한 데는 흥분을 가라앉.
워치 가진 분들 서혜성이
혜성이야?
네.
양반은 못.
뭐라고 그래? 둘이서만 무슨 꽁?
무기가 있다는 둥 그랬는데.
별 대단하지도 않은 걸로.
가 볼까?
네.
언니는 내가 그나저나 왜 혼자 오래? 불안하겠어.
메신저로 다 얘기하.
별일 아닐 거야.
혼자 흥분.
혼자 오랬지만 아까 상태 그대로 괜찮아.
어떻게든
혜성이가 시키는 대로 가서 이 상황.
Alright, so this is where we go talk to Hyesung.
혜성아, 잠갔어. 나야. 그래.
Alright, I'm just gonna... Can I, actually? Alright, so I am just going to skip... Yeah, because I'm just trying to get Do-Yoon's mental breakdown right now. I'm not totally caring about what he actually says here. Alright, now that doesn't really do anything.
아니었어.
Now, I actually did flat out say this
그럴
before.
줄도.
아이고. 봐봐.
그래도
그래. 뭐? 왜?
괜찮아?
알아.
알잖아.
The stage is the safest place, and everyone's there.
아,
That's
참.
the problem. You really don't know, or you're just making fun of me. If I stayed there, though, you'd take my watch or tie me up by my hands and feet.
아니,
No one would go that far.
알겠냐고.
This is why your own band members are looking down on you. That's irrelevant.
아니라고.
Yes, it is. Anyhow, I came here to protect myself. I'm not leaving until we come to a conclusion.
형.
I'm skipping this.
알잖아.
Let's not be nice.
알잖아.
I guess it's because there was a victim. You should have given a sincere apology first so that... You don't know anything. But you didn't explain anything. I tried in the beginning, but I gave up because everyone ignored me. His eyes glared. I'd been screaming out for someone to hear me out, but no one did. And we're literally being no different.
그게
아이고.
Alright, we can skip the rest of this.
나 바보 취급하지 마. 말장난으로 끝낼 거면
It is
여기 틀어박히지도.
얘기해 보려는 것뿐이야.
Like, yeah, I'm still not done here.
아이고.
아무래도
그래.
You're the youngest.
그게
You're the youngest. We reprimanded you for your reckless behavior. What am I, a kindergartner? You're not even that old. You have no right to reprimand me. I'm sorry if you didn't like the expression. I'm already offended. Everyone's the same. Everyone's criticizing me when S_Seungyeon is a bad guy, when in fact you're just busy tending to your image and popularity.
있잖아.
Don't forget that everyone's in shock. They are not mad. They are just perplexed. Well, if you get perplexed twice, you'd probably stab me in the back. Hyesung looked quite annoyed.
알겠어?
어?
그렇지.
Don't you give a shit? I don't think he kinda does. What about the others? Everyone's nervous.
왜?
Why are they afraid of falling behind in the ranking? The ranking remains the same, that's not what I'm talking about. Exactly, the ranking still remains the same. There's no such thing as bad publicity and I will shake them somehow. Aren't you really going to stop? I will either go up or take out the others. Until then, I have to stay at the center of attention. Hyesung wiped the sweat off his chin. If you're gonna go crazy, better to be the psycho getting all the attention. That's my policy, and this policy will never change.
가만히 듣자. 오디션이 다 뭐냐? 때려치고 살아서만 내가 여기 목매달
안전이 최우선이야. 그게 나빠?
다 가질 수 있는데 왜?
There are levels to the inver.
그래?
봐봐.
그럼
그렇지.
I don't know, pissing him off has been kind of fun.
에?
Don't say a thing unless they're complete facts. Whatever it is, don't say it if you're not 100% sure. I'm afraid you might ruin the atmosphere.
에?
Do-Yoon, how much worse can it get? Hyesung bit his lower lip.
Huh?
Do you think I'm playing tricks with something I'm not even sure of? Were you even listening when I was going on about my ace? Let's suppose you know something. What you're trying to pull here. I'll tell them that I will expose them. Sure, there's a way to stop me. Our voluntary resignation from the audition.
그렇지.
Correct. Are you going to force them?
알겠어?
Of course. I'm not sure about you, but I have the others by their necks. And some of this is very embarrassing.
이제
I'm done with you.
형이랑 더
Nothing
할
else
말
to say to you, or maybe I just don't
혜성아,
want to say it.
그러지 말고 좀 더.
Hyesung, why don't we just... I said
그만하라니까!
stop!
이제
같이 가.
Also, oh, the bitches are fighting. I'm not... Oh, I'm not going yet. Huh? Okay, I didn't know you could die by pissing him off enough. Well, that's new. Okay. Yeah, let's go back. I'm just gonna do what I said in the very first playthrough.
뭐?
아니.
아이 알겠어. 헐.
Alright, we got through this without actually dying this time. Like, I did not know you could die there. But that's good to know. that you can actually die there. Okay, I'm skipping this. I could point out that his reputation could be under. Yeah, let's go. I don't think we were even given this option before. Hye-sung shared briefly with Do-Yoon after hearing what Do-Yoon had to say about the comeback chance.
맞아. 나 절박해.
You're right, I am
깽판
desperate.
칠수록
I know.
지 얼굴에 똥칠하는 것도 알아.
I know I'm digging my own grave every time I kick up the dust.
그렇다고 가만히 앉아서 망할 수는
But
없어.
I can't just sit around and watch my life go down.
어차피 진흙탕 싸움이라고.
It's mayhem anyway.
혜성아, 그렇다고 해서
Hye-sung still.
되돌리긴 늦었어.
It's too late to turn back.
엄청 멀리 왔다고. 베스타 참가하기도 전부터.
I came a long way even before joining the
또
audition.
물러서면
If I back up again.
그때는 정말로 탑도
If I-
미래도 없어.
If I back up again, then I'm really through. Hye-sung lowered his head and fell silent.
형이랑은 얘기 끝.
잠깐. 아이,
난 더 할 말 이제.
And we're gonna go ahead and just leave him.
역시 사실은
도대체 그나마
아마도
Things could have been worse if he complained. Even Hye-sung would have realized that.
그렇다고 해서
But he's the reckless type, though. How the show treated him had changed overnight. Ji-young paused for a moment while stroking her hair.
역시
Maybe it's because he respected Sung-yeon too much.
맞아요.
That makes sense. No, that sounds more likely.
그러고 보니
Even earlier, he stopped using fatter for some time, but started to go at it again. He had been quiet ever since until S_Sung-yeon began to impersonate Sung-yeon.
그래서
Now that he's floating with anger,
역시
that's what infuriates him the most. S_Sung-yeon insulting Sung-yeon.
괜찮아요?
하여튼 잠깐 아
아마도
I think he had something. I don't think he was bluffing about the whole thing.
알겠어.
Thanks for confirming it for me. You don't look thankful. Do you want me to smile and show how grateful I am? No, thank you. Ina powdered her lips. She was looking down at her feet and her eyes were quivering slightly.
확실하지 않아.
Whether he has something up his sleeve or not, he's just trying to gain attention. He's just pretending to know about something when in fact he doesn't.
아무래도-
He has to do something to live up to the high expectations. He's probably digging his own grave. I just hope he won't drag us down with him. If that happens, I won't be able to stop myself from kicking him.
말이 돼.
맞아.
내 말이
그래. 혹시
당연하지.
그래?
Did you kick his ass? I wish you had kicked his ass. So did you kick his ass?
그거는
I tried, but he dodged it quickly. I don't think he really knows the meaning of team since he dropped out of school.
그래도-
Glad I didn't lead to a bigger fight, though.
어쨌든.
Come on, I could knock him down if I really wanted. Ina raised her forearm. The sweat on her arm muscle glittered. But I didn't because I didn't want to kill anyone.
그렇다니까.
I realized I made the right choice when I watched the show on TV. They made it look like I was the one who started it, but it was in fact the other way around.
그거는
응?
왜?
그거야.
아니거든.
그래? 괜찮아?
그래.
서해성.
응?
그렇죠. 아닌데요. 말도 안 돼요.
아무래도
Maybe we had to make a compromise. We had to become the talk of the town in order to come up in the game.
맞아요. 그리고
있잖아.
그 말은 아직 말
Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but
그러면
그렇다니. 그런데요.
아마도
그거야. 근데 도윤이 형.
아무래도
그렇죠. 아니요. 사실은
맞아.
그런
그랬었지. 나는
그렇다고
혹시
I love Do-Yoon's hair here.
그렇죠.
그렇다는
불확실해요.
저기
그래요. 100%예요.
그렇다는
그렇죠.
그래도
Doesn't it make some sense? The talk about the person in last place must have been targeted at Hye-sung.
형까지.
I'm surprised you'd buy it. Look, the person who exposed Hye-sung should be interested in disqualifying Hye-sung only.
전혀.
Why would they attack Do-young, In-ha, Gyu-hyuk, and you? They only have to attack Hye-sung. Do-yoon scratched his head awkwardly. Think about it once and you'll know some things don't add up. Sale clicked his tongue. He locked eyes with Do-yoon again, who was standing awkwardly.
그리고
The victim who broke the past of his school violence has already been checked by the staff. His claim was true. They're just blurting out whatever name comes to mind. You shouldn't concern yourself with what they said either.
물론이야.
아무래도
그때 나도야. 그러고 보니
아마도
Executives, maybe? They were the people most respected by Hye-sung,
그치만
but he barely got to see them. Ju-young slowly shook her head, her long hair brushed against her clothes to make a soft sound.
그게
Hye-sung had no chance to meet them in the first place, even if he tried to make their acquaintance. I think I saw him talking to them once or twice during B-Stars.
확실하지 않아.
Still, it doesn't make him lose resources.
혹시-
Any other guesses? The highest in the chain of command for the staff, Sung-yeon. That's my best guess.
혜성이 저러는 거 순위 때문. 지휘부는 그 타령.
생각 깊은 놈. PD님 돌아가신 일도
그래. 뭐야? 나만 쫓아다녔다는 거 말고
아까 얘기에서도 나왔어. 짐작. 혜성이 문제 터질 때마다 PD님을 믿는 구석으로 여겼으니 전과 터지고부턴
정도껏 해야 실드.
어쨌든 혜성이
그랬던 게 혜성이
엄청 구박받.
다시 격앙되기 시 PD님을 그때부터야. 말하자면 혜성이가 PD님을 따르고 PD님 시신을 발견했을 때
그래서 S승연
저요.
혜성이는
미안해.
이 인간 분장실에 계속 머물.
역시
억지로 끌고 나.
분장실 문
그랬지.
아니 왜? 혜성이 또 그러렸어. 얘
내가 간 게
그보단 S 내가
혼자요?
다 혼자
그래도
문 부수게?
혜성이
좋고 나쁘 설득해보리. 말해보다.
아까도 진동이 있었어. 위 좁고 불안정한 데잖아.
그럼 너
숨어 있다가
혼자 간다. 안 된다 싶으면
정말 괜찮아?
괜찮.
진짜
저렇게까지 나?
대체 서혜성.
넌
네. 다른 건
다른
서혜성이 또 뭘 질렀다던가.
그렇지는 않아. 혜성이 발표가 본인
그랬으면 시원하.
넌
한나 스텝이 어떻게 그분의 크신 뜻을 알겠어요? 뭔가 황당한 짓거리를 준비하고 있겠죠.
설마?
누나, 괜찮아요?
무사해. 나는
톰, 점점 짧아지는 것 같아.
구조대도 들어오고 있죠. 최대한 좋은 쪽만 생각하면 중앙복도 괜찮겠죠?
내가 가 있던 때 정도 아닐까?
미나 씨 무사한지 보러 가야겠어요.
Of course you would. I don't know if I trust you with her though.
세일아!
도윤아, 영희 누나랑 같이 있는 게
누나, 괜찮?
일단
혜성이하고는 무슨
오자마자
Okay, well, we're just gonna skip this part here. Oh, you don't have to talk to him about the prediction, but
뭐랄까
그랬었는데. 그래서
아
저기
그랬지. 솔직히
그거야. 응?
그건
대체
괜찮아.
Hyesung writing fanfic about the others, honestly, not that far-fetched of an idea seeing how messy he is.
그런데
어?
그게
그거야. 어,
뭐랄까 도윤아,
그래.
Now, I definitely did say this before.
그럼
어쩌면 아 솔직히
그게
결국 그렇지.
그러면
그건 어쩌면 어?
응?
그랬지. 나도 그러니까 얘
이러면
다급하게
형, 혜성이 걔 상태 S 승연
점점 더
이대로는
좋아.
누나.
Oh, and we're here. Hyesung is dead.
혜성아, 정신 차려! 선물.
뭐예요?
맥박 뛰어? 빨리 말해봐.
슈가
야, 페이터에 정말인 거야?
So it was true that the
죽는다.
so it was true that the one in last place would die. Nobody could speak up. Do-Yoon could barely manage to steady his limbs. I should stay awake. I was talking to Hyesung just minutes ago. I need to figure out what happened. He managed to open his mouth, but nothing came out except for short moans.
도윤아,
Do-Yoon. Do-Yoon called him with a worried look on her face. Do-Yoon clenched his teeth. He tried to ignore the cold sweat and steadied his quivering voice. He struggled to remove sadness or Sing-Yun's post out of his head. Jesus, I cannot read. You can tell I've been going for nearly 3 hours now.
혹시 힘들어지면 얘기해줘요.
Do-Yoon, let me know if you're not feeling well. As he barely continued to speak, the watch on his wrist began to vibrate. You are Do-Yoon Han, right? Come on, answer me. Do-Yoon received a message from the even when he discovered the body of Sing-Yun. He looked at the name again, but it didn't look familiar at all. I don't have time to respond to this person. Guess you're dead. Rip. Emoji. His head was burning with white hot rage. Keep messing with me, then you're dead. You are alive! I thought you already gave up or something. Suddenly, his head turned cold. To receive a message, the sender's number has to be listed in the contact list. That meant that this person was likely to be someone related to Beastars. It could be the rescue team or a Beastars official. Are you from Beastars or the rescue team? Me? Who am I indeed? Your amigo secreto. Why are we busting out the Spanish? Who is this wacko? He lowered his arms and walked back towards the group.
워치에 뭔가 더 있어?
Is there something else on the watch?
서혜성 살펴봐야 될 것 같아요.
I should check on Hyesung. Kyu-Hyuk, who was standing next to Hyesung, stared at Do-Yoon.
괜찮겠어?
Are you going to be okay? Hyesung's foot was sticking out and seeing it made Do-Yoon's head spin again.
괜찮아.
I'm
혜성이
okay.
상태 같이 볼게.
I'm okay. I'll check on Hyesung with you.
알겠어.
Okay, watch.
조심해.
Okay, watch your step. Kyu-Hyuk motioned at him to come over as if he had given up on stopping Do-Yoon.
나도 같이 와.
Take me with you.
괜찮겠어요?
Will
우리가
you be alright? Well,
피디님하고 지금은 상황이 달라.
this is different from the case of Sing-Yun.
혜성이는 분명히 누군가한테 당한 거야.
Hyesung was clearly attacked by someone. Do-Yoon tried to catch her breath.
나도 봐야겠어. 세일이랑 이나는 저쪽에서 기다려.
I must see him. Seil and In-ha should wait over there.
네, 알겠어요.
Yes, okay.
언니도 안 좋다 싶으면 바로 와야 돼?
If you feel uneasy, get out of there immediately. Do-Yoon ignored the continuous incoming message notifications.
이쪽.
Do-Yoon and Ju-Young nodded slowly. Do-Yoon found a blood stain inside the storage area.
무릎 정도 높이에요.
It's about knee-high.
앉은 자세였다면 여기가 머리 위치일 거야.
If he were crouching, this would have been about where his head
앉은 키
was.
보면 누나 말대로 같아요.
Yeah, if he was crouching, Ju-Young must be right. The two nodded and stood back for a moment. body was found in the storage area. He was lying sideways, crumpled.
앉은 자세였다가 쓰러진 것 같아.
It seems like he was crouching then fell.
칸 안에도 뭔가 흔적이 남았어.
There's also something in the stall.
조금만 더 살펴볼게요.
Let me look closer. Do-Yoon looked at the crumpled body lying sideways.
다른 상처는 없는 것 같아요.
There are no other wounds.
옷차림도 가지런해.
His clothes are tidy.
싸우거나 저항하는 적이 없어.
There's no sign of struggle or resistance. The three move back slowly, trying not to bump into one another. He checked Yesung's head where most of the wounds are concentrated.
도윤아, 괜찮아?
Do-Yoon, are you okay?
힘들면 억지로 안 봐도.
You don't have to force yourself if it's... Do-Yoon shook his head and checked Hyesung's head again. There was a long gash on the back of his head. It was at an angle and there was still some blood on it.
큰 상처지만 깊지는 않아.
It's not small but not deep enough.
저것만으로 이렇게 되진 않았을 거야.
This can't be the cause of death.
상처. 작대기 같은 걸로 맞은 건가?
By the looks of it, he seems to have been struck with a stick.
다른 쪽에도 상처가 있어.
There's another wound on the other side. It was on the side of Hyesung's head. It was large, obviously the fatal wound. It appeared that Hyesung had been struck by a big solid object.
뭐에 이렇게 된 걸까요?
What do you think it was?
화장실에 이 정도 상처를 낼 만한 게 있어?
Was there anything in the restroom that could cause a wound this severe?
그런 건 없어 보여요.
I don't think so. They couldn't come to a conclusion. It was all just guesswork at this point. They moved back slowly.
워치는 깨끗해. 깨지거나 풀어서 가져가지도 않았어.
The watch is clean, it's not broken, and it doesn't look like anyone tried to take it.
전원도 켜져 있어요.
The power is on too. Yu-Hyuk tried several functions on the watch.
어때? 뭔가 있어?
So, anything? Yu-Hyuk finished checking the watch and handed it over.
페이터 한 걸 빼면 별거 없는 것 같아.
Nothing much other than using it to access fatter. Do-Yoon also checked functions such as messenger and fatter. Nothing has changed.
워치엔 별 관심이 없었나 봐.
I guess they didn't have any interest in the watch. After checking the body in the immediate area, they left the stall. Okay, not what I wanted to do, actually.
바닥에 핏자국.
Let's check this blood stain on the floor as well.
꽤 길게 나 있어.
It's pretty long.
화장실
From the center
중앙부터
of the restroom all the way to the
칸까지
storage area.
쭉
Ji-young silently stared at the long blood stain. Would look great in a children's hospital.
대걸레자로
The mop shaft.
부러졌어요.
It's broken.
끔찍하네.
That's horrible.
동감이에요.
Couldn't agree more. The three quietly shook their heads.
다른 칸엔 별게 없어.
Nothing special in the other stalls. Yeah,
혹시-
definitely.
안에 뭔가 있어?
Do you see anything?
아니요. 아무것도 없는
No.
것 같아요.
I don't see anything.
핏자국.
The blood
이
trail.
앞에서 시작돼요.
The blood trail starts from here.
혜성이가 습격을 당한 곳일 거야.
That is probably where Hyesung was attacked.
가서 조금 더 살펴보죠.
Let's take a closer look.
청소용 대걸레자루였던 것 같아.
I think the mop shaft was used.
청소함 칸에 있던 거겠죠.
It was probably in the storage area.
반동강이 났어.
It's broken in half. Do-Yoon bit his lip and just stood there. Do-Yoon's sight stopped at the restroom pillar.
여긴 뭘까요?
Look at the blood stain on the pillar.
손으로 짚은 자국은 아니야.
It's not from putting his hand on the wall.
혜성이가 선 키보다는 조금 낮아.
It's a little shorter than standing height.
세게 부딪힌 흔적일 수도 있어.
Could be a sign of a hard impact.
그런 것 같아요.
I think so. The three of them stood at the center of the restroom.
여기가 핏자국의 시작 지점이야.
The blood trail starts from here. Yu-Hyuk shook his head, covering his mouth.
저쪽은 끌린 자국인데
That was the trail of blood
여긴
over here.
운동이라고 해도 되겠어요.
That was the trail of blood over there, but here we can see a pool of blood.
눈에 띄는 데는 다 봤어.
We looked pretty much everywhere.
대체 누가 이런 짓을?
Who would do such a thing? Ju-Young wiped her eyes with her hand.
어떻게 봐도 이건 사고가 아니야.
This definitely was not an accident. Sei Leninha came toward them.
어때요? 대체 무슨 일인 거래요?
How does it look? What happened?
진짜 누구한테 당한 거야?
Who did this to him? The three looked at one another. They exchanged glances, wondering where to begin. Do-Yoon took a step forward.
여기서 당한 건 맞죠?
He got attacked here, right?
무기 될 만한 게 있었어? 어떻게 시작된 건데?
Was there anything that could have been used as a weapon? How did it begin? The two scrambled to ask questions. They're after the crime scene, initial wound, and the weapon.
우리가 봤을 때는
The way we see it,
화장실 가운데 핏자국이 흔적의 시발점이었어.
the blood trail started from the center of the restroom.
피의 양도 그렇고 첫 공격을 받은 지점이 분명해.
Considering the amount of blood, this must be where Hyesung was initially attacked.
혜성이 머리에서 2개의 상처를 찾았어.
We found 2 wounds on his head.
뒤통수에 길게 찢어진 부분이 있었지만 깊진 않았어.
On the back of his head was a gash that was long but not particularly deep.
일단 거기가 처음 당한 흔적 같아.
I think that was the initial wound.
몇 번이나 공격했단 거예요?
Are you saying he was attacked multiple times? I think so.
상처를 봐선 긴 작대기 따위에 맞은 것 같았어.
By the look of the wound, I think he was hit by a long shaft or stick.
머리 상처하고 맞는 물건을 찾았어.
We found an object that matches the head wound.
바닥에 나뒹굴던 대걸레짝.
A mop shaft that was lying on the floor.
저 반동강 난 거?
The one that's broken in half?
때리면서 부러진 것 같아.
I think it broke during the attack on Hyesung.
다시 정리할게.
Let me recap.
혜성이는 화장실 중앙에서 처음 습격당한 것 같아.
It looks like Hyesung was initially attacked in the center of the restroom.
피의 양도 그렇고 핏자국이 이어진 모양을 봐도 그래.
Yeah, considering the pool of blood over there on the trail of blood.
처음 당한 곳은 뒤통수일 거야.
I think the initial wound is the one on the back of his head.
깊은 상처는 아니었어.
It's a long
길게 찢어진 모양이었고.
It's a long gash, but it wasn't deep.
작대기 같은 걸로 맞은 것 같아.
Like he was hit with some sort of stick.
부러진 대걸레 자루도 찾았고.
Then we found a broken mop shaft.
여기까지가 처음 일어난 상황 같아.
This is probably what happened in the beginning.
뒤통수면 아예 등을 돌리고 있었단 거네?
So Hyesung was facing away from the attacker, right?
방심하고 맞을 만한 놈은 아니었을 텐데.
But he wasn't the type of person who would be careless enough to do that. Hyesung was attacked in the restroom. It seems like the mob found at the scene was using the initial attack. I don't know.
그럼 치명상은 뭐였는데?
Then what was the fatal injury?
출혈이 심했던 건지도.
Maybe he lost too much blood. The issue was the fatal injury.
그쪽도 확인해봤어.
We already checked
치명상은 뭐였고 어떻게 입은 건지.
what the fatal injury was and how he received it.
아까 조사한 걸로는
From what we saw,
세면대 옆 기둥. 머리보다 조금 낮은데 크게 퍼진 핏자국이 있어.
on the pillar next to the sink, there's a large blood stain at a height slightly lower than where his head would have been.
아무리 봐도 그건 피가 튄 자국은 아니야.
It isn't just a regular blood splatter,
여기 부딪히기라도 했단 거야?
meaning his head actually hit it?
아마도.
I guess so.
혜성이 옆머리엔 넓은 상처가 있었어.
Hye-sung had a wide wound on the side of his head.
몸이 기울어진 채로
I
아까
think-
기둥에 세게 부딪힌 것 같아.
I think he hit his head hard against the pillar as he fell over to the side.
그게 심각했던 거군요.
It must have been severe.
혹시 미끄러져서 부딪힌 건?
Could it be that he just slipped?
치명상을 입을 만큼 세게 부딪힌 걸 설명할 순 없어.
That wouldn't explain how he could hit his head so hard as to be fatal.
게다가 처음 상처는 분명히 누군가에게 맞은 거고.
Plus, the first wound was clearly inflicted by someone.
정리하면 치명상은 옆머리에 있었어.
To summarize, the fatal injury was found on the side of his head.
세면대 옆 기둥. 거기가 문제였어.
The pillar next to the sink, that was the cause of the fatal injury.
중심을 잃고 세게 부딪힌 것 같아.
I think he lost balance and he hit his head hard against it.
다른 흔적은 없어. 그 한 번이 결정적이었어.
Since there's no sign of anything else, the impact must have been decisive.
뒤통수를 맞으면서 부딪힌 걸까?
Do you think he bumped his head against it as he got hit on the back of his head?
직접 못 본 이상은 추측할 수밖에 없겠네요.
We can only guess since we weren't there.
기둥에서 치명상을 입었으면 바닥에 누워 있어야 맞잖아.
If the pillar was what caused the fatal injury, he should be lying there on the floor.
옮겨진 거겠죠. 청소함 칸으로.
I guess someone moved him to the storage area. They were talking about how Hye-sung was dragged into the storage.
맞아. 스스로 움직인 것 같진 않아.
Right, someone moved him.
우리가 발견했던 건
This is what we've discovered.
끌린 핏자국이었어. 화장실 중앙에서 청소함 칸까지 이어진.
The blood stain extended from the center of the restroom to the storage area.
혜성이를 거기까지 끌고 들어간 것 같아.
That's how we know that Hye-sung was dragged into the storage area.
그거 말곤 다른 흔적이 안 보여요.
I don't see any other trails of blood.
맥없이 끌려간 건가?
He didn't even fight back.
의식이 없는 상태였던 것 같아.
He must have been unconscious by then.
혜성이가 있던 청소함 칸 벽에 핏자국이 있었어.
There was a blood stain on the wall inside the stall where we found him.
옮긴 다음에 벽에 기대어 누웠던 것 같아.
He must have been moved and leaned against the wall.
발견했을 땐 누운 자세였잖아.
Wasn't he lying down when you found him?
중심을 잃으면서
He must have fallen
쓰러졌나 봐.
over.
아마도
다시 말해, 범인은 혜성이를 끌어다 청소함 칸에 두고 갔어.
In other words, the attacker dragged Hye-sung to the stall and left him there.
혜성이는 벽에 기대어져 있다가 쓰러졌고.
He was leaning against the wall but soon fell to the floor.
숨기려고 그랬을까? 한동안 눈에 안 띄게.
Was the attacker trying to hide him so he wouldn't be discovered for a while?
그런 생각이라기엔 어설픈 것 같아.
But I don't think that's the case because it's all too clumsy.
청소한 칸 문을 닫아둔 것도 아니었고.
The attacker didn't even close the door.
다른 의도가 있었던 걸까?
You think there was some other reason?
그냥 당황해서 그런 걸지도 몰라요.
Maybe the attacker was a little out of it.
진짜 맥없이 당해버렸다고?
Are you saying he didn't even fight back?
성격상 그랬을 리가 없는데
It's not like him.
놓친 게 있는 건 아닐까요?
Are you sure we didn't miss anything? We have to focus on the signs that Hye-sung didn't resist.
글쎄, 우리가 봤을 때는
Well, the way we see it,
머리를 제외하곤 아주 멀쩡했어.
except for his head, he looked fine otherwise.
옷차림도 가지런했고 흐트러진 데 하나 없었어.
His clothes were tidy, nothing about him was disheveled.
처음에 맞은데도 뒤통수라고 했으니까
And also, the initial attack was to the back of his head.
아예 마음을 놓은 상태였던 건가?
Maybe he was at ease when it happened.
워치에도 손댄 흔적은 없었어. 아니, 오히려 깨끗한 느낌이었어.
The watch looked untouched too, it looked rather clean.
혹시 해서 봤지만 따로 손을 댄 건 없어 보였어.
I checked it just in case, but it was left as is.
지문 같은 게 찍혀서 닦은 걸지도 몰라.
Do you think it was like clean to remove any fingerprints?
깨끗한 워치는 몸싸움이 없었다는 증거이기도 해.
The clean watch indicates that there was no physical altercation.
혜성이는 머리에 2번의 충격을 받았어.
Hye-sung had 2 head injuries,
다른 상처는 전혀 없었고.
and there were no other wounds.
상대를 아예 못 봤을 수도 있어.
There's a chance he didn't even notice the attacker's presence.
부러진 대걸레자루 말이야.
Think about the broken mop shaft.
날아간 자리를 보면 안에서 문 쪽으로 친 거야.
If you think about where he found it, it would have been swung from behind Hyesung. Do-Yoon groaned, looking pale.
공격을 전혀 눈치 못 챘을지도 몰라.
Maybe he wasn't even aware of the attack.
어떻게 봐도 찜찜한 결론이긴 해요.
No matter how you look at it, it brings us to a difficult conclusion. Hyesung was ambushed even before he had time to react. He was hit on the back of the head with the mop, then died when his head struck the pillar. The attacker dragged him into the storage area. Then they leaned Hyesung's body against the wall and disappeared. When and why did Hyesung go to the restroom? Why did Hyesung turn his back on his attacker? Where did the attacker come from? When did the attacker assault Hyesung? Where is the attacker hiding right now? These confusing thoughts made Do-Yoon's head pound. What was most painful was the loss of Hyesung. Do-Yoon groaned as the shards of shattered memories pricked at him like thorns. The group walked toward the central corridor.
언제 한 거지?
When did it happen?
그것보다도 대체 누가 한 짓일까요?
I'm more curious as to who did this.
확실한 건 하나야. 절대 흩어져선 안 된다는 거.
One thing is clear. We should all stick together from now on. They all gathered in one place, nervously exchanging glances. Maybe they began to suspect one another. The room was already full of suspicious glances, asking them about their whereabouts or just making things worse.
저기
Look,
적어도 사건이 언제 일어났는지 확인해보고 싶어.
I want to figure out when the attack happened at least.
혜성이가 분장실에 가고 각자 뭘 했는지 조금 더 자세히 얘기해볼래?
Let's talk about what each one of us was doing after Hyesung went to the dressing room.
우리 중에 있다는 거요?
Are you implying one of us attacked him?
누나, 괜찮겠어요?
Ji-young, does it bother you?
괜찮을 리가 없잖아.
Of course it does.
그치만 막연한 상태라도 불안한 거야.
Look, we're growing restless only because we have no clues of what's going on.
뜯어보면 절대 우리일 수 없다는 결론이 나올지도 몰라.
Once we get things straight, we might be able to reach a conclusion that puts all of us in the clear.
그 편이 더 좋겠다고 생각하는 거야.
I'm hoping that would be the better result for us.
난 일단 언니 말에 찬성이야.
I agree with Ji-young.
머리 터지겠다고. 좀 따져나 보자.
My head's about to burst. Let's get the facts straight.
적어도 서로한테 의심 같은 거 갖기 싫으니까.
I don't want us to suspect one another. It was agreed that they should check their whereabouts before the attack.
도윤이 오고 혜성이를 만나러 갔어요. 중간에 진동이 있었고
I went to see Hyesung after Do-Yoon came back. On the way there was a tremor.
분장실에서 설득하다 실패하고 돌아왔죠. 시간은 잘 기억이 안 나요.
I came back from the dressing room after failing to persuade Hyesung, but I can't remember exactly what time it was.
온 다음에 서혜성이 페이터에 글 올렸잖아.
He wrote a post on Fader after Kyu-hyuk had come back.
그 직전으로 보면 되겠지.
I guess it happened right before that.
난 걔 글 올린 거 보고 중앙복도로 갔어.
I went to the central corridor after checking out his
큐
post.
오고 몇 분인가 지난 때였을 거고.
It was a few minutes after Kyu-hyuk had come back.
혼자 가니까 쫄리긴 하더라고. 좀 이따 진동이 지나갔고.
I was a little scared to go alone, so I took my time getting to the dressing room. The tremor passed after it, but Hyesung wasn't in the dressing room.
전 이나 씨가 말한 진동 다음에 분장실로 갔어요.
I went to the dressing room just after that tremor.
5분이 채 안 걸렸을 거예요. 거의 뛰어서 갔으니까.
It must have been less than 5 minutes because I nearly ran.
난 진동이 났을 때 규혁이랑 도윤이하고 같이 있었어.
I was with Kyu-hyuk and Do-Yoon when the tremor occurred.
상황이 꼬여서인지 갑자기 과호흡이 왔어.
Things got mixed up and I started to hyperventilate.
도윤이랑 얘기하다가 누나가 없어져서 깜짝 놀랐어요.
I was talking to Do-Yoon when Ji-young disappeared suddenly. I was really worried about her.
미안. 가라앉히려다가
I'm sorry, I was trying to suppress it.
방법은 사람마다 조금씩 달라서
Everyone has their own way of dealing with panic attacks.
누나가 없는 걸 보고 전화를 했었죠.
I called Ju-young after finding out she was missing.
연결 안 되던 중에 사람들이 다시 돌아왔고요.
While I was trying to make a call, you guys came back.
이나, 세일이, 영희 누나 전부.
Everyone, including In-ha, Seil, and Ju-young.
그럼 정확한 시간은
So the exact time was...
내가 전화 건 시간을 보면 될 거야.
I'll check the time I called. Do-Yoon had a rough picture of everyone's whereabouts. If they talked a little more, they'd be able to get their timeline straight. Do-Yoon continued again, going over their recent conversation in his head. Okay, I was gonna see if I could screw up Do-Yoon's mental faculties anymore, but this has already gone on for too long, so I'm going to end it here for now. This has been Teo Tamara. I will see you next time. Thank you. Goodbye.